Hello, my beautiful Aries Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your June 1st through 30th, 2023 reading. Remember, this is a collective reading for all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like to have a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And with that, let's see what the cards have to say, my darlings. We have the King of Cups, which is the energy of someone being authentic and in a place of wanting your highest good. And the Magician. The Magician is the energy of focusing your total center through yourself into your heart chakra and bringing that heart chakra out, expanding it into the place of creation. When you create with your heart chakra, you're not creating negative karma. So we like to have that positive energy moving through us. And let's see what else we have moving in this energy of authenticity. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light. We have, walking away from what no longer serves you. It looks like the offer from that King of Cups is too good to pass up. So this is letting go of what no longer serves you. It can be giving 2 weeks notice, the two swords on the ground. It can be being in a place of releasing people that no longer align in your energy. And it can also be letting go of things that are blocking your energy. So all these things apply to whatever this is for you. So we love that energy of creating an opening and clearing the energy. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So let's see what we have. All right, we're going to start off with, let's get out of the rut we're in with this negativity of the past. Now, look, we've got all kinds of things going on in the world, and there's going to be moments where we stop and we just feel like our knees are taken out from underneath us. Yes, you can't keep from experiencing it, but you can stay in it a lesser amount of time. So when you find yourself playing that violin another time, telling yourself the story of how this all went wrong, remember to change your story. Turn your focus to your future and what you're creating, and let yourself turn away from what didn't work out, right? So we can't dwell on the past failure if we're going to do anything to create a new future. So let that go and let's move forward, my Aries friends. This is a resurrection energy. This is something being brought back for another opportunity. So there is some silver lining here. This is Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn of resurrection and restoration, bringing something in that you thought was gone and done. And here something is showing back up. So we love it. It may not be the exact same opportunity, but it's one that you were trying to get in the first place. So we'll just let it move how it will. The universe knows what it's doing. We have the Star card. This is the Aquarius Major Arcana, and it's the energy of ascension. Beautiful energy beginning this as we move forward. This is part of your soul's destiny, because this is your soul's desire being told yes by the universe. Yay, team. So pity party be damned. We're out of that energy. There's the Ten of Swords. So it's taking all that worry, all that feeling of being targeted or under attack is coming right off as that light encompasses those swords and pulls that energy away from you. And we have the Taurus Major Arcana. This is the Hierophant, and this is the welcome wagon being rolled out as you go forward, allowing yourself to be in a place of victory, and they're welcoming you in. So it's either an organization or a job, right? Some kind of membership or application that you put in for something, and now you're being accepted or granted admittance or entrance. A new cycle begins. The Fool is here to start fresh and new. The door to the past is closed very securely, taking all that old junk off your shoulders, and you don't have to even look back at it because it's sealed with a kiss, and you don't have anything hanging on from that energy. You're moving right into the new, very excited, very much upbeat in the new beginning. Oh, we have the soulmate card, the Two of Cups. Now, for some people, this is talking about your actual relationship and soulmate energy. For other people, it's soul partnership or soul ascension energy, where your spirit is kind of pushing the ego to the side and saying, hey, we can be 50-50 partners, but you don't get to run the show anymore. When your soul is the one who's helping the ego along, it does change the energy of anxiety into the flow of the spirit energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and that is the learning energy of the Apprentice card. This is where we're mastering something that we either had a cursory understanding of or that we want to learn something completely new. And this is going to bring in more abundance by that, probably the on-the-job training that's coming in with that. We have the Seven of Wands telling you stand your ground and don't settle for less than you deserve. Whenever this comes through, it means that other people might have their own little, salt to pour because they had their own negative experience. Don't let them pile on to yours and turn it into something it's not. There's that King of Cups. So it is about a job, and it's an authentic energy, someone who does want to help you. Believe it or not, there are actual jobs out there who do want their employees to have a wonderful, successful, and fulfilling life rather than trying to grind you down to nothing. And we have the Eight of Wands, and that's the energy of negotiation and communication. So it's where you're standing up to the energy of, look, I have this much experience. This is what I want. This is how I want this to go. You have some pull, but you don't want to blow the deal. Just make sure you're being reasonable. And hey, this is really great. This is the soul family energy showing up in the career and finance. That means the people you'll be working for and with are going to be able to be part of the connection to your soul tribe. So you're going to feel very comfortable. These are your people. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and that's the energy of the fruit ripening on the vine. What you've invested your time and energy into is about to pay off. And the Lovers, the Gemini Major Arcana, that's Ascension energy. As you look at this masculine, it stands for the physical form, and this feminine stands for your higher self, and it's a connection to that energy. Now, for some of you, it is part of the soul connection for the relationship, but it's also the connection to what you're being called to do in this lifetime. You have a calling. And the Seven of Cups comes in with the energy of the dump truck load of blessings. You already know. This means you're going to have to roll your sleeves up and do a little bit of sweat equity, but it's worth it. And it's just that it's all showing up at the same time. On any other day, if it trickled in, it'd be all great. But this day, it's going to show up and swamp you a little bit. Just don't get caught up in the immensity of it. Focus on one task at a time and finish each task. You want to talk about the dump truck load of blessings? Well, it's coming in right with this Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a huge energy. It is, first of all, a 10. That means cycle ending and a new one beginning, which means the stuck energy you felt like you've been in is now releasing. All red lights turn green, all doors open, all obstacles fall to dust at your feet as you are literally catapulted into your future, way past where you would have gone had you been able to do it on your own. So be glad that the universe kind of held you back, because it made it have a little bit of tension so that when it let you go, you actually go further. And there is an offer being extended. So there it is, letting you know you are the one. We pick you. Whatever it is, if it's a person telling you how they feel about you and telling you what a great person you are and all the good things that make us all blush. And this is also the energy of someone wanting to employ you. So this is part of that negotiation energy if that's for you. Victory. This is being front runner, head and shoulders above the rest. You are the golden child. This is where you've come through the battle victorious. And it usually means you're the candidate they pick for this new job. It's going to put you in the energy of feeling very stable and secure. Another 10. This is the happily ever after card. It means you are in your best possible life energy and you're all aligned in harmony, peace, happiness, joy, divine healing, and abundance. Don't get in your head too much about it. This is what always happens. We start winning and then we start going, well, why am I winning? Well, what if I don't? What if something falls apart? What if this happens? What if that happens? Get out of your head. Get toward the center here. Pull in that divine light and hold yourself into the energy of your internal higher self. Don't let yourself get crazy trying to reach for all these swords, because they're not even visible to you. They're not reachable because she's got her hands tied here. It's meaning be still. You don't have to do anything else. Don't start tearing it apart because you can't, believe that it's happening. Believe it. Because if you start going, oh, I can't believe it's too good to be true, then you start to pull a whole nother energy of manifestation, and we don't want to do that. And you have the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful confirmation from the universe. The Ace of Cups is like the stamp of approval from the universe, where you have a whole new cycle beginning. You have the all-seeing eye of the Akashic record and the holy chalice, the Holy Grail energy. So beautiful as you move forward in this. Loving it. Now, let's see what we have for our second set of cards. We'll start off with the Ace of Rods, which means you got the job. This is where it's taken root and it is now flourishing and active, and the sun is in the background. So let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aries, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Oh, hello. Well, that ought to take you right out of the pity party. The Ten of Pentacles will snap you out of any bad mood. So there is your rescue energy. Ten of Pentacles is the abundance of a lifetime that is dropping right in here. First card out of the box. So we'll take that. Thank you, universe. Ten of Swords. You know you got a double release here. So whatever this is bringing back around for you, it is going to also eliminate what has been overwhelmingly causing you some anxiety. This may also feel like people are just after you. This is all going to close out, so don't worry, that's over, and the victory has begun, because there's the Chariot right on top of that Star card. So the Star card is your soul's desire being granted. The Chariot is a Cancer major arcana. However, it also means being in the limelight and being seen as a rock star. So victory, victory on wheels, yay, Chariot. And there's the thing telling you, do everything the right way. Don't take any shortcuts or try to cut any corners. When you're laying the foundation here, it will return double for your effort as long as you do it fully in the right way. The minute you start cutting corners, you cut your profit. There's the Star card again, showing right up on top of that Taurus major arcana, the Hierophant. So it is your soul's calling. It is part of your destiny. The Aquarius major arcana, the King of Cups, the offer of the new, coming in with the energy of that Fool. So he's showing up a lot here. That means it is authentic and they do want your highest good. There's your Seven of Swords, where you're walking away from what no longer serves you and lining up with the energy of that connection. Now, sometimes we get into looking at, what we've done in the past, and we start comparing right now with the past. This is a new experience. Let go of this negative nostalgia. Remember, the only real reason to look backwards is to compare where you are to where you were, and that is all. Like a pinpoint in a map. Don't drop down in the emotions or the story of it. Just go, golly, look how much my life has changed, how much better it is. And then move up into that energy, and don't stay back here in this. She's looking at the past. So don't let this learning experience throw you back into the old negative energy. So, okay, so they're telling me this has to do with someone's belief about themselves. You might have a trouble, you feel like you're not going to be ready, or that you're not a good learner anymore for some reason. Let that go, because if you already believe that, then you've already sunk your battleship. So let it go and see how it goes, because sometimes we believe something, it's totally not true, but in the fact of believing it, we can manifest it. Now, there's your calling again, the Lover's energy, the Gemini Major Arcana, dropping right into the energy of holding your ground, so standing in your calling. There's a document, official document. It can be a contract, it can be any sort of official document. It means it has to have a signature. It is very official. And this is the Five of Rods, where you might be having some competition and somebody wants you bad enough that they're going to help you get through that little. It's a minor skirmish. It's nothing major. It's not even like you're going to really see it. It's just going on in the background. We have the Page of Rods telling you you got the job. So they're telling you when to be there and what to bring when you show up. We have the Pisces moon, which is, think of the moon as an embryo, and this light that's going up to it as your conscious thought and your conscious energy on focusing on your victory, what you're trying to manifest. And as you do that, you create it. Now you're in your Aries queen energy, which is your ability to stand in the place of creation and create this new beginning. So she's in a fertile energy, and she's right on top of that soul calling energy of the Lovers. The Empress, another fertile feminine energy, and this is the divine creative source of all, the goddess energy. And she is here to allow you to have everything that you need, including encouragement and guidance, so that you can create as you move forward in this energy. Now that Wheel of Fortune gets to going, and sometimes we can get into our own self-sabotage. So don't let yourself get hung up on anything that is a past addiction. Don't be lured off the path by anything that's not part of what you see as your outcome. This is just something to distract you. It is a Capricorn Major Arcana, so if it's just a Capricorn person, let that SHIT go if it's a negative. Here is the Eight of Cups telling you you have gone the gauntlet, and you are now at the end of that wonderful section of learning, achieving, overcoming obstacles, and this is a yes from the universe. You may now proceed forward with that new moon energy. If you can see that see the new moon right there, and it's the offer coming in with it. Another 10 of, man, look at y'all, Aries, 10 of Cups and 10 of Cups. What an amazing energy with this victory energy here. So it looks like somebody's getting a new house is what I'm hearing. That is exactly what that is. It's like you've gone through like there's a whole lot of little steps you had to go through. Literally had to go through the gauntlet of it. And there you are in the energy of receiving this. Yep. And you may have tried before, and now there's the resurrection of it. And now you actually are getting told yes. And of course you're in this place of feeling the fear, but there you have the financial security and the money in the bank. It looks like you've worked very hard to get to this point. And another Wheel of Fortune comes out. So that one's with the Ace of Cups. So you know that's a divine gift and the seal of approval. This is all the blocks being removed. So good on you, my Aries friends. This is a big deal, as the wheel opens up all opportunities and possibilities, and you don't even have to know about them. They just show up. So you got lots of double cards out here that give you a double confirmation. So I hope this helps. Many blessings to you all, and it's going to turn out in a wonderful way according to this. So many blessings, happiness, harmony, peace, healing, abundance, joy, and prosperity to you all. I will see you again in July. Namaste, my friends.